Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we'll be doing yoga sequence for our core. So all the poses that we'll take up today will focus on our abdominal muscles, losing the fat around that area and also strengthening the muscles over there. So let's start with today's flow. You just need a yoga mat. You can spread it in the open space or inside any room. We don't need any props for this practice, so let's get to it. Let's start by lying down on a mat in Shavasana. Relax yourself completely, bringing a double shoulder gap between your feet, toes pointing out, palms open facing the roof. Close your eyes. Relax yourself. Now catch your right knee, wrap your arm around the right shin and rotate your right ankle. Rotate the right foot in whichever direction you feel comfortable, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Now catch the other leg, wrapping arm around the left leg, rotating left foot. Resting your back and your head completely on the mat. Moving to bridge pose, interlock your arms beneath yourself and raise the pelvis up, pressing your feet and your hands down on the mat. Coming back down, repeating it again. Coming back down. Now raise both the legs up, toes pointing towards the roof, supporting them with your arms behind it. Now bend both the knees, wrapping your arms around both the legs in reclined child's pose and raise your head so as to touch your knee. Then coming back down, repeating it 2 more times. Now just roll up, coming to tabletop pose on your mat. Now stretch your right leg back, bend the right knee, bring it closer to your chest, again taking it back. Repeating this movement 3 to 4 times at your own pace. Keeping the leg back down. Raise the left leg up, parallel to the mat. Bend it, bringing it closer to the chest. Taking it back, again bringing it closer. Same movement 3 to 4 times. Bend your elbow and coming totally down on the mat on your stomach. Toes pointing out, both the legs straight behind you. Raise the chest up in cobra pose, pressing palms down, rising up till the abdomen, coming back down 2 more times, raising the chest up and coming down. Now rise up again into tabletop pose, then sitting on your heels into wide leg child's pose, bringing the distance between your knees, arms stretching in front of you, forehead touching the mat. Relax here, breathe in 2 to 3 times. Walking your hands back, rise up sitting straight on your heels, interlocking your hands behind you, raising chin up and pointing it towards the roof. Back down, doing simple side twists, keeping the right hand just beside the left knee, taking left hand behind you, look towards back. Coming back to center, repeating the same onto the other side. Coming back to center again into your tabletop pose, pressing your toes and palms on the mat, coming to first downward dog of the sequence, bending your knees, adjusting yourself in the downward dog, stepping your feet up and down, pushing chest closer to the thigh, feel the stretch at the back of the leg and in your arms, sliding forward, coming to upward dog, opening your chest, knees still above the mat. Then pressing again down on the mat into downward dog, raising the right leg up into three-leg dog, straightening it, bring it back down, left leg up, bending the knee, straightening it and bringing back down. From downward dog, walk your feet up towards your hands, coming to dangling pose. Interlock your arms, dangle back and forth, opening up your spine with a slight bend in your knee, relaxing your neck, releasing your arms, rising and standing straight up. Stand on the top of the mat with your palms joined. Close your eyes. Inhale and raise both the arms up with a slight bend in the back. Bend forward. Palms just beside your feet, rising half up, palms on the knees, back straight, then again totally down and rising up and standing straight, palms up, joined above you, then back towards your chest. Repeating this movement, inhaling and raise your arms up, bending totally down, half up, back straight. Exhale, totally down, rising up straight, palms joined above the head, back to your chest. Same thing once again. Inhale, raise your arms up, totally bend forward. Half up, back straight, totally down. Exhale, inhale and raise your arms up, join above your head, back. Bringing palms back to the center. Breathe in and out. Moving to chair pose. Bend your knees. Knees just in line with your toes. Palms up. Slanting position with the spine and the arms. Join your palms, keeping the left elbow on the right knee. Twist towards right side. Back to the center, rising up. Again coming to chair pose. This time right elbow on the left knee, twisting towards left side. Back to the center, rising up straight. Standing, rising up and standing straight. Inhale and raise your arms up again, bend forward. Pressing palms down on the mat, walking your feet back to downward dog. Raising the right leg again up in three-leg dog, bending the knee, then bringing it closer to the chest in plank pose with right knee bent. Back up, repeating this movement 2 to 3 times more. Inhale and raise your leg up. From three-leg dog to plank with knee closer to the chest, and then back up. Both the legs down, back into downward dog. We'll repeat this with the left leg. Inhale and raise your left leg up into three-leg dog, bend the knee closer to the chest into plank. Repeating it 2 more times. So continuous movement into plank and three-leg dog. Both the legs down, back into downward dog. Slide forward into upward dog. Bringing knees down, sitting back on your heels in wide leg child's pose. Palms relaxing on the mat. Moving to the next part of the sequence. Coming to tabletop pose. Coming to tabletop pose, raise your knees up into plank pose. Coming to side plank, pressing the left hand down, right arm up. Twisting the feet so that heels point towards one edge of the mat. Bringing the right hand down, left arm up. Side body up. On your toes and your palm, balancing in the side plank. Now both the palms down. Coming to forearm plank on your elbows. Bring your hips in line with the entire body. Coming totally down into sphinx pose, toes pointing out. On your forearms, open your chest, look in front. Lying down on the mat on your stomach, catch your foot coming to bow pose. Pressing your feet against your hand. Raise the chest up. Feel the stretch in your arms and chest opening. Balancing on your abdomen. Look in front. In the bow pose, release your foot. Lie down on your stomach completely. Relaxing here, breathe in and out 2 to 3 times. Rising up on your hands and knees. Palms pointing towards the either edge of the mat, coming down in melting heart pose. Forehead resting on the mat, upper body slanting. Knees remain as it is. Now slowly rise up. Again coming to plank pose on your toes and your palms. Bend either knee one by one, bringing knee closer to the chest. Bending the knee, bringing closer to the chest, taking it back. Then with the other leg, bringing it closer to the chest, taking it back. Keep doing this movement Feel the work it's doing on your abdominal area. Both the hands down into tabletop pose. Moving to thread to needle pose. Inhale and raise your left arm up, slide it underneath the right arm, left ear resting on the mat. Rising up in the tabletop pose, again into plank pose. Left palm down, right arm up into side plank, both the heels pointing towards the left side. Bring the hand down, taking it underneath the left lateral side of the abdomen. Again taking it back up, repeating it 2 more times. Bringing both the palms down into plank, moving to side plank onto the other side. Pointing the left palm underneath the right lateral side of the abdomen, taking it back up again, then again pointing it underneath the abdomen. Coming down onto the mat into tabletop pose. Inhale and raise your right arm up, repeating thread to needle onto the other side. This posture helps you release the tension that is built by the side plank. Taking the right arm underneath the left arm, looking towards the right side. Bringing back up into tabletop and then rising up in downward dog. This is the last downward dog of the sequence. Knees down onto the mat, bringing leg forward, tilting towards back, coming to boat pose. Raise your feet up, palms pointing towards your toes, back slanting and straight. Bring your feet down, now rising up in reverse tabletop. Your fingertips pointing towards your heels, toes pointing towards the front of the mat. Press your feet and hands down to raise your pelvis up. Release your neck. Raise your pelvis up to bring in line with the body. Come back down. Repeating reverse table once more. Raise your pelvis up to bring in line with the body. Come back down. Spreading legs in front of you, inhale and raise your arms up. Coming to forward bend, catch your toes. Bringing your forehead closer to the knee. Inhale, raise your arms up, sitting straight, then slowly lying down on your back. Press your hands down and your feet down to raise your pelvis up again into bridge pose. Relax your neck and your head. To release the tension in the back, now catch your right toe, try to straighten the right leg and try to touch your forehead to the right knee. Bringing right foot back down. Repeating it with the left leg. Catch the left toe with the left hand. Straighten the left leg. Right foot pressing down. Try to touch your forehead to the knee. Now keeping both the feet down on the mat, cross your right thigh over the left thigh, shifting your hips towards the right, doing the reclined twist, taking both the knees towards the left side of the mat, both the palms pressing down. Bringing knees back to the center, uncross the leg, this time crossing over your left knee over right, shifting hips towards the left and both the knees falling towards the right longer edge of the mat. Uncross the legs, bring them back to the center. Straighten both your legs, toes pointing out, palms open. Close your eyes and relax here completely. We'll be here in Shavasana for a minute or so. Feel the healing energy from the earth helping you relax completely. Focus specially in your abdominal area, releasing all the tension there, feeling the contact with the ground, lower back pressing down on the mat. Feel the energy exchange. Thank you for joining in for this sequence. Do leave your feedback in the comments. Also let me know if you would like such sequences more in future. I'll see you soon with a new video.